What's up guys, Daniel here. In this video I'm going to show you how to play Growing Sideways by Kahan. It's in standard tuning with a capo on the 5th fret. If you want to check out the tabs, they're available on my website for free. Link is going to be in the description down below. Let's go and get started. Alright, so this song doesn't have an intro, so we're going to get right into the verse. The chords we're going to be using are variation of a D over A chord. That's going to be the 5th fret of the E string, 5th fret A, 4th fret D, and then 2nd fret G. It's a bit of an awkward chord, but try to stretch there if you can. Otherwise, you can use a regular D chord. That'll be a good substitute. The second chord we're going to use is an F sharp minor. What you want to do is bar the 2nd fret of all the strings. We've got 4th fret A and D. And then the last chord is going to be a G chord. He uses the bar version, but you can use a regular one if that works best for you. But you want to bar the 3rd fret of all the strings. We've got 5th fret A and D, 4th fret G. Those are going to be the 3 chords we use for the verse. For the first part of the verse, we're going to play each chord just one time, and you can either pluck the chord, the top 4 strings, or you can just do a single down strum. But he's going to go D over A, F sharp minor, and then he's going to go to G. And that G chord, he lets ring out longer than the others. So this is the first part of the verse where he says, "And so I took my medication and I poured my trauma out on some sad-eyed middle-aged man's overpriced new leather couch." That's the first part. The second part, we're going to start with a B minor chord. So now you want to bar the 2nd fret of all the strings. We've got 4th fret D and G, 3rd fret B. And we're going to do the same thing here. We're just going to pluck it once, or you can do a single down strum. Then we're going to go to that D over A chord, one down strum or pluck it. And then we're going to go to G after that, but G we're going to strum. And the strumming pattern we're going to use is down, 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 up, down, down, up, down, up. And we're going to do it 2 times. So G will go. So from that B minor. Alright, so now let's play the whole line all together. "And so I took my medication and I poured my trauma out on some sad-eyed middle-aged man's overpriced new leather couch. And we argued about Jesus, finally found some middle ground, and said I'm cured." And then we get to the next part. Now for these next 2 lines, we're using the same chord progression, but we're going to strum all the way through instead of doing single down strums. For the first line, we're going to start with that D over A chord, and the strumming pattern I use is down, down, up, down, 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 up. I just find it easier to sing with that strumming pattern, but you can use the same one we did for the G chord on the last line. So again, down, down, up, down, 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 up. Now we're going to switch to F minor, do the same thing. Down, down, up, down, 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 up. And then we're going to go to G. You're going to do 1 strumming pattern, and then you're going to do 1 extra down strum at the end and let it ring out. So you're not doing 2 full strumming patterns here. Down, down, up, down, 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 up, down, and let it ring out. So all together, a little bit slower. And now regular speed. "And I divvied up my anger into 30 separate parts, kept the bad shit in my liver and the rest around my heart." And then we get to the next line. And for this line, we're going to start with that B minor chord. Then you're going to go to the D over A. And then we're going to go to G, but we're going to switch up the G a little bit again one more time. But you're going to strum B minor and then the D over A the same way we did in the last line. So again, down, down, up, down, 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 up, down, down, up, down, 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 up. Now when we get to G, we're going to do 1 strumming pattern regular. Down, down, up, down, 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 up. But then we're going to play it again, and this time it's going to go down, 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 up, down, and then you mute the strings. So to mute the strings, all you have to do is place your hand back on top of the strings so they stop ringing out. Second time we play G again. Down, 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 up, down, mute. So now this line a little bit slower. And now regular speed. Now I'm still angry at my parents for what their parents did to them, but it's a start. And then we get to the chorus. Alright, so now let's play the verse all together. So I took my medication and I poured my trauma out on some sad-eyed middle-aged man's overpriced new leather couch. And we argued about Jesus, finally found some middle ground that said I'm cured. And I divvied up my anger into 30 separate parts. Keep the bad shit in my liver and the rest around my heart. I'm still angry at my parents for what the parents did to them, but it's a start. And then we get to the chorus. So that's how you're going to play the first verse. The second verse isn't too much different, but I'll show you that a little bit later. Next part up is the chorus. And the chorus is going to sound like this. But I ignore things and I move sideways till I forget what I felt in the first place. At the end of the day, I know there are worse ways to stay alive. So for the chorus, we have two progressions that we're going to play. The first one, we're going to be using the same chords that we did in the verse. We're going to start with B minor, then we're going to go to D over A, then to G, and then back to D over A. And we're going to use the same strumming pattern that we were using in the verse. So again, that's down, down, up, down, 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 up for each chord. So let's play it a little bit slower. So that's the first line. The second line, we're going to start with G, then go to D over A, and then we're going to play a regular A chord. And that's going to be 2nd fret, D, G, and B. Rest are open. We will have a hammer on there, but that part's optional. We're still going to use the same strumming pattern. We're going to play G once, D over A once, and then we're going to play A twice. And I'll show you the hammer-ons after we get through the progression. So let's play that all together a little bit slower. So that's how you're going to play the second line, and we're just going to alternate between those two progressions 2 times. Now if you want to add the hammer-on that A chord, what you're going to do is strum down, 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 up, down, and then for that last down, down, up, that's where you do the hammer-on to the 3rd fret of the B string. Down, down, up. And you do it in the same spot for both of the A chords when you strum them. So again, that's optional. All right, so now let's play both of those progressions together a little bit slower, and then we'll play the chorus all the way through. Alright, so now let's play the chorus all the way through. But I ignore things and I move sideways till I forget what I felt in the first place. At the end of the day, I know drive. So that's how you're going to play the chorus. Now after the chorus, before the next verse starts, he does this very, very short interlude. If you want to play that, he's just doing the D over A chord. He's doing one strumming pattern regular, down, down, up, down, 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 up. And then what he does is he moves his index finger to the 4th fret of the G string. So your fingers are kind of crammed there. And he opens up that B string and he strums down, 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 up, down, and then mutes the strings. Kind of like we did the G chord earlier. So it'll go. And then you get to the next verse. Now I mentioned earlier that the second verse is played a little bit different. The only difference really is that you're not playing those single down strums that we did at the very beginning of the song. So you're going to play the 2 chord progressions but strummed all the way through. So the second verse will sound like this. So I forgot my medication, fell into a manic high, spent my savings at a Lulu, now I'm suffering in style. Why is pain so damn impatient, like it's got a place to be, keeps rushing me. And then you get to the next chorus. So just wanted to point that out before you started doing single plucks or down strums. Next part up is the bridge. The bridge is going to sound like this, and forgive the falsetto, I have a lot of trouble with it. And if all my time was wasted, I don't mind, I'll watch it go. Yeah, it's better to die numb than feel it all. We're just going to repeat those 2 progressions 2 times. So the first one, what we're going to do is keep the same strumming pattern we've been doing, but we're going to start with a G chord. Then we're going to go to D over A, and then you're going to play B minor, and then A. And then you have that optional hammer on the A chord here as well. But again, same strumming pattern, so let's play it a little bit slower. So that's the first progression. The second progression is played just like the second progression in the chorus. So we're going to go back to G, D over A, and then A 2 times. And those are the only 2 progressions. So let's play those 2 together a little bit slower. And now let's play the bridge all together one more time. And if all my time was wasted, I don't mind, I'll watch it go. Yeah, it's better to die numb than feel it all. Oh, if all my time was wasted, I don't mind, I'll watch it go. Yeah, it's better to die numb than feel it all. And then we get to the last chorus. So that's how you're going to play the bridge. Now the last thing I want to mention is just during the final chorus, he kind of slows things down a bit, doesn't do as much strumming, but essentially it's going to be played the same way. So if you want to add some depth when you play this yourself, just do single down strums for the first 2 progressions. It'll sound like this. But I ignore things and I move sideways till I forget what I felt in the first place. At the end of the day, Lord knows there are worse ways to stay alive. 'cause everyone's growing and everyone's healthy. I'm terrified that I might never have any. Oh, if my engine works perfect on empty, I guess I'll drive. I guess I'll drive. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed that lesson. Again, if you want to check out the tabs, they're available on my website for free. Link is going to be in the description down below. Go ahead and leave a request for a song you would like to learn in a comment. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And if you want to see videos like this early, consider becoming a channel member. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.